scientific on some of this.
Let's go a little bit confusing, but then I'm gonna pull and say, but
just so you know, the camera turned back on. So
okay,
don't
no
be
cussing,
right?
no cussing,
My phone just automatically turns back on when we do this. It's very scary. So.
But we'll come back to notification.
It's in there.
So,
Do you want some?
and what? Okay, your part in this is just to keep him in line.
Mostly, yes.
Yeah.
He kind of handles a lot more of the sales side of things. I'm kind of on the ground, making sure things are completed, and all that accountability.
Okay.
Who gets completed out at the property.
So you're mad.
I have my hands in like a lot of different things. Whether it's playing support to Jonathan, we kind of keep each other in line. Really, just there's a lot of things that happen in the process from the start to finish that we just wear all these different hats in order to get to the end. We've done it for a project before this, the Zilker Flats project.
Okay.
Each one has their unique trials and tribulations, whether it's dealing with contractors, whether it's getting to the finish line with a contract.
Well, that's me good radio, so I'll ask that question again.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I mean, you guys did this during the pandemic.
Yeah.
I mean, jeez. Y'all look good too. I mean, I would expect you to be like grayed and just wrinkled
Dude, you
and
see
withered.
what you call these crow's feet? I mean,
Jonathan is one of the top producing agents in Austin. We did the American Dream TV show with him. You almost went on it, didn't you? And then you didn't.
Yeah, I had.
You were the smartest person in the world to not go on it.
I'm glad Shelby and I met through that.
Yes, that was
American Dream.
Yeah.
I did that for a second.
But yeah.
Yeah.
It was good until it was.
Craig Sewing.
Yeah, it was great until it wasn't.
Yeah.
He's a shit show. All right.
So I think we'll just start right almost where we finished, and then we'll make sure we bring Wesley. Which for okay, Wes.
What do you go?
Wes, yeah. What do you?
I say Wesley, but
Okay.
He's always been Wesley to me.
I'm kind of lazy, so I'm Wes. Is what pops into my mind. That's why I wanted to ask
we
you.
won't skip a beat if you will.
Okay. All right.
So, and then we'll just kind of bring him in as the as far as the project side of it, and then roll from there.
All right.
Good.
Yep.
Hello, Austin, Texas. You're listening to the Home Team with Troy and Wyatt, where we bring sports and money together for your education and entertainment. If you have any questions about anything we say today, please reach out to me at loansfromtroy.com or give me a call at 855-299-HOME. And as always, this segment is brought to you by Security National Mortgage, where we turn houses into homes by financing
Your
American
dream. Hey,
you want to add that to it?
I don't know.
Okay,
it was a little freelance there.
And if you didn't like it, complaint department is on the Facebook.
Yeah.
And that's at the Home Team 512.
That's right.
And that's where the Wyatt will respond.
So hey, thing is the dream is, I mean, it's still out there, and we'll talk a little bit about even next segment about the financial part of things, but it's getting a little tougher. But the thing is we need affordable homes and good locations, and right now these two gentlemen have some great options at the Domain.
It's funny is that they talk about unaffordability and everything in America right now, especially in Austin. Right. But to be real, it's more affordable for the first-time homebuyers right now than it was a year and a half ago, because they're not having to compete for a home like they were a year and a half ago.
And have $100,000 of asking price. Yeah.
So they may pay, $500 or $600 more a month now than they would have a year ago, but they don't have to come up with $50,000 extra out of their pocket, which they don't have. And so they have a great opportunity. And and so bringing on you guys, we just kind of reintroduce you, because I know everybody hung on through the break because they wanted to hear everything that you were saying. Jonathan Hubbard and of course Wesley Wagner. with Cerca at the Domain. It's cercadomain.com is the best way to reach you guys.
That's perfect.
And
Cerca CERCA.
Yeah, you probably because my Texas slang is pretty bad.
I probably, if I've heard on the radio, I might have spelled it wrong.
Yeah, I just spelled circus.
Yeah, right. So
People
it's
C-E-R.
Yeah, C-E-R.
C-E-R-C-A.
Yeah, and so that's the great place to reach you guys. And what's nice about it is that you have created a really nice home in a very desirable area, which is also at or below the median sales price in the greater Austin area. Yeah. So you guys have created a 48 unit.
40 units, right?
Is it 48. It's
48.
Yeah, okay. It's 12 buildings with 4 units per building, with an extremely low HOA that handles all the exterior, and and it's in a great price point. So how did you get started at this spot?
We contacted an owner over there that we noticed had some property available. We knew that was a location we were very bullish on. I lived at the Domain 2 different times. I'm extremely bullish on the Domain, the location, all the big employers that are up there. Obviously, you have Q2 Stadium now that's up there. You've got the breweries on Metric Boulevard that are walking and biking distance. And so we made some offers up there, and luckily they were accepted, and off we went.
Excellent. And so how long is it kind of taking you to put this project together, to put it to this point?
So we're about 18 months in.
Okay.
And we're hoping, we're in phase 2 of the project right now. And kind of getting back to the uniqueness of this project, if you don't mind, this project really promotes the new lifestyle of kind of lifestyle by design. People don't have to be in the office from 9 to 5 Monday through Friday anymore, right? People can live and work from anywhere, and this community promotes that. There's no leasing restrictions there. We created our own HOA, like I was mentioning, and there's no leasing restrictions. So, if someone wants to go to Europe, let's just say they want to go to Croatia for 3 months, and they can work from Croatia, but they want to go there and work and travel, they can put their unit on Airbnb and create an additional income stream while they're gone. So they're not only gaining equity in their purchase, but they're also creating an income stream. They can rent it out while they're gone. If you want to go to the Bahamas for a week or Vegas for the weekend, go for it, and you can put your unit on and create that income stream. So we're promoting the new lifestyle by design. People have more flexibility these days.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very Austin style creation of for homes. It's affordable. It's obviously something that kind of lets you nomadic, because Austin's become very nomadic. Yeah, it's great. And so I feel remiss if we don't bring and to let Wesley discuss kind of, because he's the backbone, right?
Right. He's boots on the ground.
Yeah, and so kind of what are the things that you think that people need to know about your condo that you've been kind of taking care of, Wesley?
Well, firstly, it's one of the more comprehensive approaches we've taken from start to finish. We've pretty much got into every area of the condo to bring it to the degree that we have. And I think that's represented in the multitude of showings that I've had. We've had lots of compliments. We've had lots of praise about these condos and how you can purchase here. You can only rent at the Domain, and people are excited about that. And we've gotten about 15 contracts so far.
Oh, wow.
We're waiting to see what else we can get together.
Oh, wow.
15 contracts already.
Yes.
So if they want to make a move and get one of these condos, how do they get a hold of you?
They can contact Jonathan Hubbard
Okay.
at 512-599-2927.
And then it's a website as well, right?
Yes, they can get on cercadomain.com.
And that's CERCA.
Correct.
Domain. Yes.
.com. So in putting condos together, people, I used to be in construction, so I mean, they don't realize the undertaking it takes to do this. They don't know how lucky they are to have this opportunity, like you said, to buy something close to the Domain. You don't have to rent it. It's also an investment property. How long did it take y'all? Were these existing properties?
Yes, they were.
So you came in, saw the vision, remodeled these things. So what's the finish out look like on these things?
The finish on, we've got LVP floors, we've got quartz backsplashes, quartz countertops, we've got Euro style cabinets, we've got custom tile in the backsplash or in the bathrooms. We have this vertical board that people are really loving on the outside of the buildings and on the accent wall in the kitchen. And even our stagers finished it out to a degree where people can really see the vision when they come visit the model unit.
Again, that's cercadomain.com.
Yes.
CERCA domain.com.
And if you don't mind, Wyatt, I don't think we've discussed in Troy price points.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
So we are right now selling units between $425,000 and $475,000.
Yeah,
like you mentioned,
that's median income is $463 right now, I think. So that's our median sales price.
And as Wesley was mentioning, these are luxury remodels. This is not your lipstick on a pig type of remodel. When you come in there, you'll notice everything is brand new. These are luxury remodels. All the big ticket items have been replaced. We're kind of like a pseudo new builder where we want our buyers to be super happy. We will allow them to have a blue tape walkthrough at the very end. I mean, we're bringing these things back to life, and they're looking brand new. People are having their inspections. We're, taking care of things. They're having blue tape walkthroughs. I mean, I would love to have you guys over and walk through them. They are brand spanking new.
Oh yeah, that's definitely something we'll have to put on the board.
So again, it's cercadomain.com.
Yeah,
They can get a hold of you through there as well, or they can do an information. They can put their information in.
Absolutely, yeah. We have a contact section on the bottom of each page. Just put your name and phone number, email in there. Write an optional message if you want. that'll come directly to me, and I will reach back out via email or phone.
And they can also call you though. What's your phone
Yeah,
number?
I'd love to get a call from anyone out there. I'm at 512-599-2927.
Awesome.
You know, one of the things I think that some of the listeners might be concerned about when you mention short-term rentals is that Austin doesn't allow that kind of concept. That's what most people believe. But so you're saying that this is allowed. What allows it on this one?
Yeah, kind of going back to the uniqueness of the 12 different HOAs. We discussed why we did that for financing purposes. So we can be FHA, VA approved. We don't have to worry about Fannie or Freddie guidelines. The second reason why we did that is for the short-term rental possibility. We can have, I'd say the bulk of our buyers are going to be buyers who are primary residents. They own or occupy the unit, and that way they can get a type 1 license, and they can go ahead and, like I was mentioning, go ahead and travel and put their unit on Airbnb. We also have units available for strictly investors. An investor who either lives in town or lives out of town wants to add an additional property to their portfolio, additional investment to their portfolio. We have units available for what's called a type 3 STR license. I think Austin does a super good job in regulating the STR market, who should be doing it, who shouldn't be doing it. Things are always changing. Rules and guidelines are always kind of moving around, but I think Austin does a really good job of making sure that the right people are able to lease them out on a short-term basis.
Well, and you've hit all the marks because it's tough. First of all, to find a spot that you can do an STR. But it's also hard to get one near a draw, which is like the Domain F1. I mean, not F1, but not F1. Q2. Thank you. It was close. Have you been to the game? Have you been to a Q2 game?
Wesley and I have been to a couple. The atmosphere at Q2 Stadium is absolutely incredible.
Insane.
It's insane. It's off the charts.
Yeah.
It's like you're in Europe, and
Right.
the fans come out and they are so good. I love it.
They are fanatic.
They are fanatic, and the team is good. They were in the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
I mean, they're great. Quick fun note: I did well, maybe I shouldn't say this. But one of the players.
Too late now.
One of the players actually purchased a condo remodel from me 2 years ago. So shout out to Austin FC.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's smart for him.
It absolutely is.
Yeah, I mean, because like I said, owning a short-term rental within minutes of Q2 is in the Domain. I mean, those are huge draws for the Austin area for people coming to visit for the weekend.
And now getting your rentals has been more competitive in Austin. They've been seeing that.
Yeah.
You can't just get it down 123 Main Street anymore. It needs to be by a draw. This is a great opportunity.
Yeah, we used to call it an anchor. We like to put it, to use it an anchor. You got UT as an anchor, downtown as an anchor, and now Domain is definitely an anchor.
Yeah,
for sure.
So I mean, I this is a good opportunity. Again, it is Cerca Domain. That is CERCA domain.com.
And you want to email them at sales at
cercadomain.com.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And of course, Jonathan, the best way to reach him personally is he definitely handles all the sales. Is 512-599-2924.
27.
See, I got to get glasses, dude.
Is that what it is?
I got to get glasses.
So it's 27.
Yes.
512-599-2927.
Yes. Clearly 2927.
Okay.
Sorry. But yeah, and so one of the things from just talking with you guys, I wanted to make sure everybody understood is that you have thought of everything when it comes to this community. You've thought of everything. You've thought of the financing, the HOA, the rental, the primary. This is one of the most well thought out. So if anybody's interested in living in Austin and it's a place like this,
there's a place available right now.
Yeah, so make sure you reach out to them. Hey everyone, you've been listening to the Home Team with Troy and Wyatt. We hope you've enjoyed what you've heard. If you have any questions about anything we said today, please reach out to me at loansfromtroy.com or give me a call at 855-299-HOME. And as always, this segment was brought to you by Security National Mortgage. We'll see you in just a minute.